Welcome to Maximising Efficiency with Dext. Today, I'm joined by Olivia, one of our account managers here at Dext. So, Olivia, we're all about maximising efficiency, helping people save as much time as possible to spend more time advising the client and a little less time on the manual work. So, what is one feature that you think is underutilized within Dext?
Thanks, Max. I have found through a lot of conversations with my partners that we are underutilizing auto-publish.
Okay, so I did use auto-publish in practice, and I think it's an amazing feature there, but people are quite scared of it. They think it's all or nothing. And I want to show you a couple of steps about how I used it in practice, how I set it up that I think are really useful. And then, Olivia, have you got some insights for me in terms of, how impactful this may be in practice?
Yes, I'm very excited to go through the numbers and show you how much time we can save.
You'd swear you're an accountant with a phrase like that. Brill. Okay, so Olivia, can you share your screen for me and we'll jump straight into it? Perfect. So what we'll find is within our settings, which we won't go into and deep dive into it, you can set up your auto-publish settings that it only looks at certain document types. So we only want to auto-publish invoices. We don't want to look at credit notes. We don't want to look at delivery notes, statements, anything like that. We just want to look at bills, invoices, receipts, and so on. So they are within settings, but we're going to show you how to use that within practice. So Olivia, if you just jump into any of those invoices within your costing box, what most people do is they're sort of quite reactive about how they set up auto-publish. They look at an invoice like this and think, right, okay, that's a lovely clean PDF. Dext is the most premium product on the market, and we have a 99% accuracy rate. So that means that when it's something like this, a clean PDF, those rates are probably a bit more like 100% accurate, and we're going to get it right. We know that this invoice here is for, say, let's say motor expenses, and it never changes. The VAT rate never changes. It's not like Amazon where you could be buying all sorts of things and the categories change all over the place. So we think, this is a perfect fit for that auto-publish. So we can go into the set supplier rules there on the right-hand side, and we can toggle that auto-publish feature on or off within there. And we can click apply. And then from then on, when a document comes into Dext, instead of us having to come into here, review it, and then publish it to our account software, it will automatically do it for us. And therefore, Dext is just like a machine engine there. However, I think that's quite reactive. And for me, a bit more of a proactive approach for it would be to go to the suppliers list on the left-hand side, jump into there. What you can do here, you can order all of your suppliers by the amount of items that have been processed. What we can see here is we've got a trade sync. We have the most often item is an auto-publish list where you can turn it on or off. And I would be reviewing this on a quarterly basis for all of your clients. And I would ask myself two questions. Does this client have consistent VAT and account rate where that supplier is always 20% VAT? It's always to a certain category. And my second question would be, are they always in a clean PDF? So do they come through via email? Are they manually uploaded? They're not, taking pictures of things on building sites and where people's fingers are over receipts and things like that, as we want to probably avoid them in the first instance of getting everything rolling. So Olivia, if you click onto one of those suppliers for me, what you'll see is in the top right corner, you can view items in the inbox or view items that have already been processed in the archive. And you can see in here, and I can have a look through and say, right, okay, they're all cost of sales. It's always VAT. And I can click on the attachments and view them to see, they're perfect, clean PDF documents. And I'm pretty confident that Dext is going to get it right all of the time. So let's turn on that auto-publish and let's really trust the software that we're paying a fair whack of money to every single month to make that decision for us and really speed up the process. So for me, start slow, be proactive about it, get it in your team's diary, ask them every month, every quarter to go to that list, see the amount of items that are getting processed, look at the top suppliers. Can we turn auto-publish on? Ask yourself those two questions. Is the category and tax rate consistent? And are they clean PDF documents? And then get toggling, get turning it on, get trusting the software. And Olivia, show me the impact. Make sure I'm not going mad. Tell me how that makes an impact for accountants by turning on auto-publish.
Thanks for that, Max. So we have created a calculator, and some of the starter in here enables us to show you how much time you can save over a period of 90 days. So definitely reach out to your account manager, get some insight as to how many transactions you're putting through Dext on a 90-day basis. I can assure you it's much higher than you think it is. In the example here, we've put through 20,000 transactions over 90 days as an example, with 0% on auto-publish. So this is telling us that we're not currently saving any hours over those 20,000 documents. You can see through the various scenarios, as we increase that percentage time on time again, these are the amount of hours that we're able to save over a 90-day period. We would recommend increasing it up to 20%. As Max said, take your time with it, check it on a quarterly basis, and hopefully over time you'll be able to reap the benefits of using this automated feature.
Olivia's been quite cautious with this calculator, and we've got in this calculator that by you going in, reviewing an invoice and processing, it's going to take you 1.5 minutes. And yes, you might think you can check an invoice in 20 seconds, 30 seconds by quickly reviewing it. But there's always that one invoice that something's wrong and it takes 5 minutes and 6 minutes. So for me, I think 1.5 minutes per document is a real cautious sort of process of checking something. So for me, that's so impactful. 20,000 documents is pretty reasonable for a small or medium-sized firm over a 3-month period. You might think that sounds a lot, but run the numbers with your account manager, have a little look, and like Olivia said, you'll be surprised. But if you could get that auto-publish percentage up to 20%, bearing in mind we're looking at this as saving you 1.5 minutes per invoice because you don't touch it at all. It's got 0 touch point between the client sending it in and going into your account solution. You could save yourself 100 hours over that quarter based on 20% of those documents getting auto-published. So what could you do with 100 hours? 100 hours at a £100 an hour charge out rate. Do the maths. You're in the money. The Christmas party's just gone from being the local pub to a group trip to Ibiza, and we're all laughing. So I think that is a super useful calculator. And like Olivia said, the account managers are here to help. So reach out to the account managers if you want to implement auto-publish within your team. We always speak to partners and they say we'd love to turn on auto-publish. We know we need to get onto it. This just proves you need to get onto it, show this to your team, set some KPIs, put it in there, get a leaderboard between your team about whose clients have the most auto-publish, and let's see those efficiency gains drive. So Olivia, thank you very much for that. That's super impactful, and I'm looking forward to the next insight on maximising efficiency with Dext. Cheers.
So much for having me, Max.